Hey you guys, it is that time. Pick a story where in one of these decks or all of the decks can be a story for you. So I like to start off by holding each deck up to the camera to see if it's resonating with you. So could your story be here in deck number 1? Okay, or could your story be here in deck number 2? Alright. Or could your story be here in deck number 3? Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you guys have made your selection. And we'll get started with deck number 1. We have the Star, the 3 of Coins, the 4 of Knives, the Fool, and Death. Central issue, we have 3 of Swords, 5 of Knives, and the Father of Coins. And those of you that are interested, I am getting ready to lie to you about the name of this deck because I don't really remember. I think it is something about Brides Tarot. I got it. Oh, here it is. My bad. Yeah, the Brides Tarot. Okay, so here with the 3 of Knives, there is a situation where maybe you are going through a separation from a job, separation from a relationship. I feel like maybe someone's being cut off from communication due to betrayal. I almost got a situation where it's kind of like friends who, I feel like somebody doesn't want you to talk to somebody anymore because they don't talk to them. It's like, why are you still talking to them? I don't talk to this person anymore. I need you to stop talking to them. I don't know why I'm getting that image of feeling betrayed by a friend because your friend is still friends with someone who you no longer associate with. I also feel like there could be a situation where someone wasn't like really loved for who they are. I feel like someone's feelings get hurt because of their weight or their appearance. So I don't know if someone just flat out says something like, not my type. But I feel like someone's feelings got hurt because of that. And then overall, I just kind of get the energy of someone just needing to heal their broken heart or needing to recover from some sort of loss here. I feel like there also could have been some sort of fight, hurtful things were said. But I do feel that whatever fight there was, healing will take place. Whatever you lost in a friendship will be restored. Whatever you lost in a relationship or romance will be restored. The Star is here to remind you that, you're being taken care of. You are not forgotten. The universe does hear your prayers. The Star gives you what you need and not just what you want. Is a situation where maybe you thought you needed this job. The Star is like, no, we actually have something better. Trust us. This is what you need, and it's going to take care of you. Even if it's a situation where you're stressing over finances or something, and you still don't have a job, and you're like, how am I going to pay for this, or how am I going to pay for that? This is one of those situations where, it's just given to you some type of way. is something magical, or like something comes off as a miracle, and it's saying, I didn't see how I was going to be able to take care of this bill, or I didn't see how I was going to be able to stop crying. You know, just something happens, and I feel like it's something spiritual or magical that heals you. I'm also getting a situation where maybe you're needing to do some clearing, whether it is some sort of spiritual bath that you're taking. I'm getting something like a baptism. So there may be a spiritual baptism maybe getting ready to take place, or maybe just spiritually you are being purified in order to receive something. So I feel like for some of you, you had to let go of something that was unhealthy for you. And through this purification, you know, you're going to receive something better. Now, I'm also getting a situation where I see this both job and romantic related. So if this was a separation from a loved one or a love interest, I feel that it's going to be restored. You guys will work things out. I feel that there is a need for some sort of group effort. So I feel like there's going to be a solution between two people that maybe have fallen out or who had stopped talking from one another. Like that's going to be restored. I also feel that in a job situation, you are going to be blessed with something, whether it be part-time or if it's temporary. I feel like you're going to be blessed with something that gives you some sort of foundation here. Again, I'm getting the energy of preparation. Something is getting ready to manifest. Something from your dreams. Something is like being pulled from a dream and brought into your reality here. Some of you, it really looks like you've been dreaming about someone from your past, or an ex has been dreaming about you. And I've mentioned it before, sometimes people just represent something in a dream. It's not necessarily that person. Maybe you despise your ex, but you've been dreaming about them. It doesn't mean that they're the ones that's actually getting ready to come back. It could just be preparing you that someone is getting ready to come into your life, though. But you know that they're taking the form of your ex for whatever reason. I also feel that there is resolution taking place in a dream world. So whatever can't be resolved in the physical realm is being resolved through dreams, because it's like going into a different reality. It's just, to me, it's kind of like a parallel universe, especially when you have very profound, significant dreams. I feel like you've traveled to a different parallel universe, and maybe there things are being resolved. Now that is just my metaphysical take on something. I see something getting ready to come to an end. I feel like you're going to be letting go of any type of excess baggage. For some of you, this is about you putting all your time and effort into something and feeling like you weren't getting any type of recognition for it. So you're like, I'm out of here. Like, I don't need this. If you feel like underappreciated, I feel like something's happening where your faith is being restored, or confidence is being given, like some sort of elixir is happening. Is given to you. And with that, you gain some sort of superpowers to do what you need to do. I don't know why I keep getting energy like being anointed and being released from some sort of toxic energy, being debt free. It could have also been that someone had put some sort of cast some sort of spell work on you, some sort of evil eye, I don't know. And I just kind of feel that you have been cleared and protected from it. And so something's been wiped clean here. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius. But there's something going on here with the Death card. Something's coming, like you're getting ready to start over. I feel like maybe it can go with any situation, whether it's job related, relationship. Something is coming to an end, but you're going to be blessed with something better. Let me look at the star. I also see a situation where maybe someone posted something on the internet and takes it down. I don't know if it's you or somebody does it. Someone does something in regards to social media and then takes it down. Or someone pops up on social media for a split second and then again deletes or deactivates their account. I almost feel too like someone is looking for you. Someone is also trying to express their feelings, or someone wants to be open and vulnerable. Someone wants to be transparent with you, with how their attraction towards you. It also could be more than one person coming towards you. And you meet these people either through social media or some sort of spiritual platform or metaphysical platform. So I feel like there could be Aries, Leo, Sag, and Libra, Gemini, again, Aquarius. I feel like you also could have been dreaming about these signs. Wow. So what I'm also getting is if you're in need of help or assistance, there are several people coming to your rescue. Yeah, I feel like someone is giving themselves or doing the right thing, sharing their resources with you, or you are sharing your resources with somebody. There may be people with status that follow you, or you are someone of status and you look for people to help or assist. So I feel that like community, something in regards to community is going to assist you. You know, at this on a mundane level, this can even be, say for instance, you applied for some sort of assistance from the government. I feel like it's going to be given to you. Even if it's unemployment, like whatever the case, I feel like something's being, I feel like it's more so government related. So I do feel like you're going to get some sort of assistance. And then, you know, like I said, romantically, I feel that some of you will be meeting someone, or meeting a group of people. I feel like you're making some sort of interactions with people that will be potential love interests. I'm getting a conversation where someone is saying they're coming back to you and they're saying, I'm not with that person anymore. I got rid of them. So if at any time your love situation could have been blocked, or if you guys have been guarded towards one another, or something happened, like something, whatever blockage there was in regards to relationships or feelings, I feel like that is coming to an end. Someone is ready to open up and talk, especially too because they may be going through some sort of breakup, and now they have freedom to communicate with you. Let me look at the Death card. I also feel like if you're in a relationship and you're trying to leave, someone is trying to stop you from leaving. They don't want you to go, but maybe you feel like it's a dead end and nothing's happening. I really even feel like if you're single and you've been hurting about it, like your single life is getting ready to come to an end. I'm getting the name Omar for somebody. So there was a situation. Death is the ending of some sort of ongoing cycle. Maybe this was a situation where you were stuck in a dead-end relationship. This is for those of you that are in relationships or dealing with somebody. I feel like something was going on over and over again. There was this void, but yet someone was still trying to hold on to it, trying to resuscitate something that has no life. And I feel that finally we are letting that go. This can still apply to a job situation. Maybe you kept trying to stay at a place where it was a dead end, trying to resuscitate it, trying to be excited about this place, and finally it's like, you know what, I can't anymore. I just don't belong here. So you may be walking out on that situation. This could also be a situation where someone was dealing with a Scorpio and decides to move on from a Scorpio. Or you as a Scorpio may decide to move on from someone. Someone was being haunted by an ex, or someone was being haunted by their past. And I feel like finally we're laying that relationship to rest. I also see a situation where if there has been silence, if someone has been giving you the silent treatment, or you guys have both been doing this on your end, that the silent treatment comes to an end. Someone is choosing to abandon what they're familiar with. Abandon stability for another person. I feel like someone is running off from this stability here, whether it was a stable relationship, maybe someone was just holding on to something for financial reasons, and finally someone has had enough. They're like, I can't do this anymore. I know I was holding on to this person for stability or out of obligation. I just can't do that anymore. And so I feel like someone is breaking free and letting go, whether it is to pursue someone new or just to be on their own. But I just feel like someone is deciding to let go of that, something that they had established. Or leaving someone, even though someone had status. Let's say you were with a celebrity or a star. Someone is just like, I don't care about that anymore. Maybe it was important at one time, but I have different values now, and I don't want to. I'm not interested in someone for their status anymore. That's not important. So, yeah, I feel like some of you are letting go of the past, ending some sort of cycles. You're ready to start fresh. You're ready to take some sort of risk. Some of you might have the mentality of, I've got nothing to lose. So, yeah. So those are the messages that I'm getting for deck number 1. We'll go ahead and move on to deck number 2. We have the 3 of Wands. We have Strength. We have the 3 of Coins. We have the 10 of Wands. And the 6 of Cups. We have central issue, the Ace of Blades, the Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Blades. Okay. And I think this is the Enchanted Witch Tarot. Okay, so Ace of Blades. Something's going on where you're being granted a new opportunity for something after having to cut out some things from your life. I feel that you are being inspired to start something new, to start something fresh. I also feel like something was going on where maybe you feel like something was stolen from you, but you're starting over, especially if this was some sort of creative idea. So I don't know if you work in a creative field, but I almost feel that someone just took something boldly in front of your face, took your ideas, and you were like, are you serious? And claimed it as their own. But I feel like you may have taken a high road and you just said, you know what, they can keep it. I'm just going to start something new. You realize that you are an individual being. You're a unique being full of tons of new creative ideas and thoughts. And so you are just doing something new as opposed to worrying about what someone has stolen from you or taken from you. I will also be careful about your mail, because I feel that maybe someone is snooping around your mailbox, or someone has the intentions of taking something that belongs to you. I'm also getting like spy energy. I feel like someone has been spying on somebody and then running back to report what they found or saw. It's like I was able to get this information. So let's just say somebody is being petty. Maybe it's you, maybe it's the other person, but someone is sending their friend out to spy on you, or you sending a friend to spy on them. And they added the person as a friend. They're like, okay, cool, I'm in their account. I can see what they're doing. I can see who they're interacting with. And so they're taking this information and bringing it back to you. Or you are having this done to you. The only thing I can say is that if that is what is happening, It's kind of an extreme approach instead of directly being straight out asking someone if they were interested or not. It's like someone is just choosing to gather information and figure it out on their own. So someone likes playing detective. I'm also getting a situation where someone sent you a message creatively and they're waiting for a response. Someone found a creative way to get in contact with you. But I feel like the way they did it was kind of, it's clever. Or maybe someone communicated to you through a false ID. And now they're waiting to see if you are going to respond. I've mentioned this before. This could be a situation where, let's just say someone wants to see if you are available or not. Not just anyone, but maybe an ex or just someone that you know. And so they create a false profile, and it's either something that deals with sexuality. Well, yeah, it's something dealing with sexuality. So let's say they are just trying to pick your brain. So they send you a nude pic, or just, you know, whatever your preference is, a dick pic or a pussy pic, one of those. And they're trying to see if you're going to acknowledge or respond, or, you know, if you do, it's like, okay, let's see how far this will go. Like someone might be playing mind games to try and see what you would do in a situation. It's like someone is testing you. Or someone is wanting, yes, they're like wanting to trap you or bait you some type of way. But I feel like if that's the case, that there is this resistance. Oh, my nail's trying to break. There is some sort of resistance here. And I feel like you're like, like I'm holding out, or I'm not going to respond to that. I know my worth, or I know what I'm looking for, or, you know, whatever the case. So especially too, if somebody is in a relationship, somebody might be trying to test your loyalty. But I feel that, you know, you would hold out. If you're the one that someone is trying to test your loyalty, you would hold out. You wouldn't just delve into that type of conversation, or, you know, you would respect your relationship. If you feel that your partner if you tried to test your partner, or you're wondering if they would do anything, I feel like they would hold out. They would just look, but they wouldn't, I feel like they wouldn't actually do anything. I'm also getting a situation where if you are waiting to hear back from a job, something that you're waiting to hear back from, I feel like you're going to hear from them, but, you know, you're trying your best not to stress about it. I do see you getting some sort of offer. For some of you, it is dealing with health. Like I see someone working either in a hospital or some sort of clinic. Others of you, this might be something more so creative, like some sort of art project. Either way, I just feel like you get to be creative. And then I also see something in regards to construction. Like someone works in construction here. I feel like if someone starts a new job, it's going to be overwhelming that first couple of months. I'm seeing you just really stressing about this task. It's like, man, you know, this job is more hard, has more hard details than I anticipated. You know, that it's a lot of work. I thought it was going to be easy, but it's not. It's a little difficult. So some of you are really stressing about some sort of new job. or new position that you've taken. I also get a situation of someone who possibly works as an architect or some sort of designer. And it's just not that easy. Someone has a phobia of moths too. Or you're being haunted by a moth or any type of bug, and you're like, it's driving me crazy. What is spirit trying to tell me? Like, some of you are really tweaking about that. I also feel that if you have your own business, you've been working really, really hard at trying to get it off the ground or trying to establish it. Someone also may be looking at you, what you're doing, and taking your ideas when it comes to some sort of job related situation or some sort of entrepreneurs. Like, you know, it's almost like Burger King is spying on McDonald's and trying to see what they're up to so that they can, you know, compete. I see a love situation too where two people are at a distance from one another. But I feel that someone is coming to visit you, especially if you are Libra. I feel like someone is coming to visit you for your birthday. I'm seeing a birthday celebration. Someone has been planning some sort of trip, or someone has been trying to navigate your schedule because they want it to be some sort of surprise. And I feel like someone is taking some sort of train, or if it's not a train, you know, it doesn't matter. Someone is coming to visit you, and, you know, I feel that you're unexpected. It'll be a nice treat after work. Like, you've been stressed about something, the way something has been going down. And then finally, when this person comes or shows up, you're going to be relieved. You go from being on 10 and pulling out your hair to just kind of laughing and enjoying yourself and talking about some good times here. So I feel like overall, you're going to hear from someone from your past. I'm going to look at the Three of Wands a little bit. Yeah, someone is trying to navigate. I also feel that maybe you have been distant or isolated from people so that you can get to know about yourself. Maybe you've been doing your own self-healing, your own inner work. Or if there has been distance between you and another person, this is what they have been doing. But for the most part, it looks like someone is navigating. Someone is trying to find out where you work at or where you live at so that they can surprise you. It doesn't have to be your birthday, but I do feel like someone is trying to do something without you finding out. I also feel that you guys are... Somebody is sad about something and trying to understand why they feel so sad about something. Okay, so it's about someone who misses the other person. And I feel like someone is looking for you because they feel like you're the only person that understands them, or there's someone that you are wanting to talk to because you feel like they're the only person that understands you. I also feel like someone has been trying to find themselves ever since some sort of loss or some sort of breakup. Someone has been trying to find themselves. Someone may be on their way to you for some sort of assistance. Yeah. Someone is, I feel like, maybe done with playing games, or done with, what do you call it? Shallow relationships. Not that, you know, you wouldn't be into looks, but I feel like maybe you are trying to define what love is to you at some point. You're like, I don't care about all these offers from other people. Or if you're a guy watching, it might be like, I don't care about my baby's mother anymore. I'm just trying to find me. I want to be left alone. I feel like someone just feels like exploring. Someone is trying to broaden their horizons, and just kind of start a new life, maybe somewhere else. So I'm getting to that maybe someone is thinking about running off or running away. Let me look at the Six of Cups here. I'm also seeing someone who is coming off as a strong influence because of their strength. So you might be unaware that people view you as a strong person to have overcome certain obstacles in your life. Some of you may be like a party planner and you're stressing about, or a wedding planner, and you're stressing about this next event, especially if that is your business. Some of you are stressed about planning your child's party. For some of you, there could be a fire sign coming towards you, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like this person still thinks about you. They have still been holding on to the memories, and I feel like they have been trying to ignore you or trying not to acknowledge you, but this person can't take it anymore. And so this person is getting ready to face their anxieties and come towards you. I don't know why they would be afraid to come towards you. I don't know if you rejected them in the past, or what, you know, but for some reason, this person is very afraid to come towards you. I feel like their emotions just start going haywire. Unless you're the pursuer, something really triggers your anxieties, but you are ready to face them at this point. Could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Some of you may surprisingly be torn or stressing about the fact that you have more than one option. Maybe it's a weird situation where two people actually come back into your life at the same time, and you're like, who do I choose? I know that seems far-fetched for some of you, but for some of you, that's actually, I do see that happening. So you might be unaware that there are two people that want to work, finish where you left off. So I feel like you know these energies. And I think it's very stressful because they both feel like two good contenders. So it's all a matter of the direction of your life. You're being asked to keep an open mind or not to make a final decision Maybe if you're honest with both of them, let them know, hey, I'm talking to more than one person. I'm keeping my options open until I feel like one of you is on, you know, best fit for the path that I'm headed on. Someone is not going to wanted to be down with that. Or I see someone saying that they're okay with it, but they're really not. It's really driving them crazy. Someone's going to start feeling like, am I good enough? Yeah, there's someone that has been reading messages over and over again. I feel that someone has been running through your mind, or you have been running through somebody's mind and they can't take it anymore. They've been trying to avoid it or trying to get rid of the voices or the images, but they can't stop. So they're coming forward and they're like, I have to say something, or, you know, something needs to be done about this. I can't take it anymore. So someone is pulling their hair out, or at least it seems that way. Because they can't stop thinking about you. That everywhere they turn, they're seeing your image. They keep writing about you, or I don't know. You're on this person's mind. Somebody's definitely thinking about you and wants to start fresh. And then I also see here that you've been seeing a lot of synchronicities. You may also be in denial. Maybe you kind of intuitively know that someone's spying on you or that someone's coming towards you, but you kind of blow it off and say, yeah, you know, I'm just crazy. I'm just, you know, I think I'm just being delusional. And something's going to happen that confirms your beliefs here. Let me also just kind of look at strength. See, there is some sort of indecisiveness going on. Someone is afraid of making the wrong choice. It's like it takes a lot of strength to make this type of decision. Or somebody might be juggling between a Leo and another sign. I also see somebody as trying their hardest not to communicate with somebody, but it's like it's getting harder and harder. Man. So somebody has been sending some sort of indirect messages. Something has been happening over and over again, but there are trust issues. It's like, I'm afraid to do this, that, and the other because I don't know if I'm strong enough to handle this situation. I don't know if I'm strong enough to talk to this person face to face. So somebody is getting really nervous about something that they're getting ready to do. Maybe it's just about going into a job interview and it's just like being nervous about it. Maybe it's about having to give some sort of speech and then being nervous about it. And then, like I said, in a love situation, someone is getting ready to come forward, but they're very nervous about it. They feel that they have to be strong to deal with this person or to confront these emotions that are going on. Some of you, this is some sort of inner struggle that you're trying to overcome. And you're like, I got this. I believe in myself. So you're having to believe in yourself to overcome some sort of, maybe for some of you, it is like literal physical handicap that you're having to overcome. So yeah, I feel like if it's not about people in general, then within yourself, There's something going on. I feel like you need to have an open mind. And it is saying that you have the strength to endure whatever is getting ready to happen in your life. Maybe it seems like something very big for you, or impossible. I don't know, but it's just saying that you have the strength to endure whatever's headed your way. You've built up enough stamina. Let's just say it's a marathon. You're getting ready to run a marathon, and you've been practicing, and you're like, I don't know if I could do this. I don't want to let people down. It's saying, hey, you got this. You've practiced, you've put in the work, so you can handle it. If it's about having to relocate, and you're like, oh, this is such a big move. I don't know if I could do this. This would be the first time I'm out on my own, or, I'm my own strength, and so, yeah, you can do it. You'll be able to handle being on your own. You'll be able to handle going on a trip by yourself, traveling the world by yourself. You'll be okay at this new job. You have the skill set to handle it. And then whoever is coming towards you romantically, you'll be able to handle whatever type of relationship this is. You got it. So those are the messages for deck number 2. Let's move on to deck number 3. We have the Hermit, the High Priestess, the Tower. Ooh, all majors coming out. Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles. We have here central issues, Seven of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups and the Page of Swords. So I'm feeling like you guys may have been afraid to speak your mind or to take some sort of action. You needed to build up your confidence. You needed to believe in yourself. And now I feel that you are getting ready to conquer the world, or conquer your fears, or conquer something. This is saying that you will have victory over any competitors, over any obstacles. You will conquer that. Now also, this looks like a situation where if someone wanted to come forward, someone wanted to talk to you romantically, somebody, I feel like with the Page of Swords, someone wasn't really speaking out or speaking up properly. It's almost like someone was whispering and expecting you to hear them. And that was because this person had a lack of confidence. But I feel like with the Nine of Cups, maybe something shifted or changed. And so now someone is ready to come forward. Now I also see something about like an invitation. I don't know if you get an invitation to something that you've wished for or prayed for, because we do have some sort of wish fulfillment. I feel like some of you are going to be on cloud 9. Maybe someone says something very inspiring or very encouraging to help you push forward with something. I feel that you guys have been doing a lot of studying and research about yourself and things to help you grow and evolve. So some of you also may have had to set some sort of spiritual boundaries. I don't know if you felt like guarded or defensive towards any type of spirits, but I feel like you had to set some sort of boundaries. Now, going back to this, I feel that some of you have been doing like a lot of inner work. Maybe some of you also had to do some sort of research or studying for school or for a job, or maybe you're trying to establish your own business and you had to do a lot of research before getting started with it. So the point is, I feel like you guys have been in hermit mode. You also could have been pushing people away, being very guarded with your feelings or emotions, or having a need to protect your happiness. And you're like, I need to make sure that I'm happy. So you may have been pushing people away. I'm also seeing a situation where someone is jealous. Someone is taking action because of jealousy or because they feel like their position is being threatened. That can be romantic or job related, but someone is taking action because they felt threatened. They're like, this person thinks they're going to take my customers, or this person thinks they're going to get that position that I applied for. I thought I was the only one after it. I see somebody else wants it, so now I got to do something. I didn't think someone was interested in that guy or that girl. Now I got to do something about it. So I feel like someone's action is initiated by some sort of jealousy here. I feel too that with the High Priestess here, there's still some things that you're not going to be able to have the details about. Some stuff just require that sixth sense. You are going to have to be patient and just kind of trust that you're being guided in the right direction. Some of you don't trust your spiritual path or your spirit guides. Like, you're like, why would you lead me here, spirit? Why would you take me there? Or, you know, are my ancestors really looking out for me? Like, I feel like some of you are not wanting to listen to your guides and ancestors, but it's like, hey, trust us, we know what we're doing type of energy. Now, I'm seeing here in a love situation where someone is, someone has been observing you and studying you, and maybe even keeping record of you, keeping record of your moods, the things that you say. They have just been very observant. I feel like someone wants to know you mind, body, and soul. It's not like a creepy spying or creepy snooping, but just more so like someone genuinely wants to know where your head is at before they come forward. Because in their mind, they've claimed you already. It's just a matter of them coming forward. But they want to do their research first, or they want to be very analytical in their approach. So I was saying that I see some sort of secret coming out with the Tower. Something's going to be revealed about someone's feelings for you, more than likely. Like someone has not opened up just yet. Or if you have been the one hiding feelings, it's going to be exposed. So I do want to say be careful if you are kind of, you know, checking in on someone's social media, trying to see what they're up to, because it looks like there's something that happens where you could get caught unexpectedly. I also feel that something happens to just kind of shake things up for you with the Tower. You're going to see things from a different perspective. You might come to realize that the path that you were on was not the right path, or maybe you have been too stagnant in a situation and now you're being forced to come out of your comfort zone, forced out of hiding. So it does also look like someone is being forced to come out of hiding. It's like, damn, I don't want to come out of hiding. I don't want to come out my comfort zone, but now you're being forced to do so. Or maybe this is how someone feels towards you. Could be dealing with, what do you call it? A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And if it's not their sun sign, maybe even Virgo too, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But if that's not their sun sign, this is still about someone wanting to open up and express how they feel. I also see the possibility of some sort of apology coming here. Someone may want to, especially if you feel like you've already put yourself out there, I feel like someone is going to say, well, I feel the same way. Or if there was a falling out, it's like, okay, do you forgive me? Yes, I forgive you. And you guys are going to be back balanced in your relationship. I also get the energy of you getting whatever it is that you asked for. Like the Six of Pentacles, a lot of times for me, is like star energy, because it's saying whatever you needed will be given to you. So it doesn't matter what that need was, if it was something financial, if it was something emotional, if you just needed an answer or a response, like you're going to get it here. And whatever it is that you're receiving usually brings some sort of emotional balance. And faith is restored. So let me look at the Hermit. So with the Hermit, there's a desire to fix something. I feel like there's a need to understand why something fell apart so that it can be built back with a solid foundation. I also feel like some of you are out looking for a new job. Maybe you're not really happy with the place that you're at now. Maybe it's been too much jealousy, too much conflict, too many self-absorbed people, and you are now just looking for something else. So you might be planning on going to some sort of interviews. I feel like some of you are learning how to heal yourselves. Maybe you're reading a lot of information online or with books. So I feel like you're wanting to heal yourselves. Some of you are trying to follow some sort of instructions that were given to you in a dream. I don't know what that is. So like, I feel like Spirit gave you some sort of specific instructions, even though they may have been a little ambiguous. You're like, okay, I need to understand what that dream meant. And then it gets revealed to you. You're going to have some sort of realization of exactly what it meant. I feel like you're solving a riddle or something. You're going to solve a riddle. I see some sort of soul contract starting. I see something that starts off as a business partnership before it develops into something romantic. I see some of you researching about some sort of, what do you call it? Nonprofit organization. Some of you are trying to start that. You may be meeting with different people or trying to find the right type of people to start work with. You're like, I need some like-minded individuals around here. So yeah, some of you are trying to start a nonprofit, or you're trying to start your own business, and you're looking for like-minded people. Maybe you're looking for healers and shamans. Let me look at the Tower. Somebody is trying to research on how to manifest, whether it's through spell work or meditation. Whatever the case, I feel like that puzzle is being solved. some sort of riddle or puzzle is being solved. So I just saw the rabbit hole, and I thought about Alice in Wonderland. Some of you are going to fall down a deep rabbit hole this week. And it's like you can't stop. You can't stop. And I feel like with the Tower, someone is going with you. It might be similar interests that brings two people to the rabbit hole in the first place. And they go falling down together. So somebody is falling in love. Someone is expressing how they feel. There's going to be a breakthrough. You're going to be happy with the fact that someone is expressing some sort of interest in you. I feel like you're going to be flattered. You may have cracked the code to finding love. If it's not with the person, it can be for yourself too. Like maybe you figured out, or now you understand what it means to love yourself or to put yourself first. That might be key to something. I also see a situation where someone's confidence leads them to come find you or to come towards you. And yeah, someone is going to be putting an offer in. They're kind of offering to start over, or they're just putting themselves out there saying, hey, I'm into you if it's something new. I see the possibility of it being either new, a new love, or if it's someone that you're familiar with is starting off completely different. The relationship's going to be completely different than it was before, because the way it was starting off in the past, that foundation was weak. So it had to be destroyed. And now that it's being rebuilt, is going to be a stronger foundation. It's better this time around. So I just heard that old song, Second Time Around. And I feel like it's just going to be better second time around between two people. And I do feel that someone has been plotting and planning. I also feel that whoever has been plotting and planning, like the universe kind of intervenes and scraps that plan. It's like, nope, that's not the way. We know that you're planning on doing it this way, but no, it's happening this way. So that can be, it doesn't just have to be love related, but I just feel like whoever was plotting and planning something, like it's like, no, that's not the way it's going to happen. We're stepping in and it's going to happen this way. And something also, I see love at first sight for somebody. It's going to be love at first sight. Somebody is going to be the ideal person that you ever dreamed of, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I feel like there's going to be some sort of psychic connection between two people. Let me look at the Six of Pentacles here. This looks like some entering into a contract or entering into some sort of agreement really soon. It could, like I said, it looks like it could be business, but it has the potential for something romantic. So someone has been looking out and they have been waiting for some sort of response, or someone is like, I wonder if this person has forgiven me yet. If they've forgiven me, then hopefully I'll hear from them. Yeah, and there's going to be forgiveness. There's going to be communication. Yeah, someone is saying they're sorry that things turned out the way they did in the past, but it's like that's water under the bridge. Like, see, they're ready to move forward. So there's someone coming back into the picture. Someone never moved on. Someone never let go. That's possibly why some of you have been dreaming about someone in particular. Or if it's not, like I said, sometimes those images are not exactly the person we're dreaming of, aren't actually the person that is coming towards us. But you know, maybe that's why you have been dreaming about someone from your past a lot. It's just to prepare you, to let you know that someone is on the way. And I was saying how the Six of Pentacles makes me think of the star, and the star is out as a clarifier over the Six of Pentacles. So this is saying that your faith is being restored. That's just being reiterated. It's saying that whatever it is that you're in need of, you're going to receive. Whether it's love, finances, clarity, an answer, you're going to receive it. I feel like people had been hiding their feelings, ignoring their feelings, pretending their feelings didn't exist. But someone at a distance has not stopped thinking about the other person. I feel like it's actually mutual. I feel like it's something that's going both ways. So this, of course, applies to those of you who are open to someone from your past, not the person that you would be despised of. And yeah, I see two people getting ready to open up and talk about how they feel towards the other person. So those are the messages that I have for deck number 3. I hope the messages resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.